So tomorrow is the 3rd-year anniversary of when my father went to heaven to be with Jesus. I mean, I know that we say that to littles, but with my dad, it was really true as a believer. Regardless of the battle, the end result is that we get to be with the Father, and that's a beautiful thing. Um, but tomorrow being Wednesday, and Wednesday being my busier day, I wanted to do a short thing just in honor of my dad. I didn't have a relationship with him for most of my 20s. My parents got divorced when I was a sophomore in high school, and I just didn't like him very much. For a very long time, I didn't like him very much. But after I got married, things got better. And my husband forced me to mail a very long ranting letter just saying the things that I needed to get off my chest in regards to my dad. It was literally a scribbled piece of paper that my husband grabbed and stuffed in an envelope and made me mail. Um, and my dad's response to that was very honorable. He reached out to me and asked what he could do to make things right. And since then, things got better. It was a slow process, but things got better. He came and he met my girls, came to their first birthday parties, both of them. And then he moved here after he retired and from Texas came to Illinois and got to live close to us. And we got 2 years of just being together, doing stuff like families do, and coming to dinner and hanging out and doing silly things. But when he got cancer, I was the one who got to be with him, and it was a hard battle. It was a hard road. Almost 9 months of just horrible day to day, not knowing how I was going to make it from one moment to the next. As a homeschool mom, we took a year and a half off, and it wasn't, and we pushed through for about 3 or 4 months, and then it just got to be that I was with him for 8 hours a day and trying to come home and school and or send lessons with my in-laws so that they could do the lessons, and it just didn't work. And we're still playing catch up for that even 3 years later. So anyway, I read A Grief Observed by C.S. Lewis right in the thick of my dad's cancer. I think it was maybe a month before he went on hospice that I read that book. And I wouldn't say that I necessarily would recommend it to someone in the thick of grief, but maybe in hindsight. So if you're going through what we went through with my dad, A Grief Observed is a great book. It's more like journal entries. I actually think that's what it was C.S. Lewis's journal entries. But in that he says some stuff about how that God didn't do things to him, that he wasn't strong enough to walk with his wife when she died. And I think initially he didn't even want to be married, and in the same way, I was fine not having a relationship with my dad. I didn't have it for years, and it was, I got used to that. And so when my dad got cancer, I got mad at God because I was like, why? Why did you have me love him again if he was just gonna die anyway? But that's life, right? I mean, we're all dying slower, some than others, but love is a choice and it's a gift, and being able to share your heart with someone is a beautiful thing. And so I came to know my dad as a person, as a man, as a friend, as a really funny, goofy person whose humor was kind of inappropriate at times, but I just loved him. He became my friend. And it didn't seem, the timing was weird. I would have loved that if I would have been able to be his friend when we were younger and when time was longer. So today's prompt is common. We all have that in common. Don't wait until time is almost up, because you never know when that time is going to be up for somebody. You don't wait to love somebody. Don't wait to share the commonality of being a person with someone until they're dying of stage 4 lung cancer. And since I have this platform, and maybe you're still watching, if you're a smoker, you know that you have a chance of getting lung cancer. If you're not a smoker and you're around smokers, there's a chance. Don't hurt your body in that way. And as someone who has a battle with weight loss right now, I wish that I would have thought about those things, of what I was putting in my body while I was gaining 100 extra pounds. Because it's been 3 years and I'm closer to my goal, but I still have a lot yet to go. But we all have that one thing that we know is going to hurt us, and we do it anyway. My dad got cancer because he smoked for 50 years. Never thought it would catch up with him. And even the day that the oncologist told him that he had lung cancer and asked him, my dad literally asked him, well, what's it from? Yeah. So yeah, we don't have the time that we have. We think that we have. We don't have it. Life is really short. There's not enough time to do the stupid crap that we want to do. Which all goes back to the path, you know? There's one. God's path or the enemy's path. It's do or do not. We have that in common. Have a good day.